He treats you differently. When a guy likes you, however, his way or flirting with you will be different. Watch how he interacts with others, then compare it to the way he is with you. You'll see a difference. He remembers what you say. He remembers the details, such as your first pet, your favorite flower, the name of your best friend, and that funny story you told him last week. When we like someone, we want to know everything about them and pay close attention to what they say. Special smile. When a guy is flirting with you, his smile will change. It's not the same old smile he gives everyone else. His eyes might light up or a gleam may enter his eyes. And when he talks to you he can't stop smiling, almost to the point where it looks like his face hurts. It's a real, genuine sort of smile, one that takes over his entire face. Sneaky touches. When a guy likes a girl, he can't help but try to touch her. Playful touching is actually a huge turn-on for a man. Not inappropriately, mind you. He does it in small, subtle ways, an arm on her shoulder, a high five that lingers just a little too long, a hand on her knee, a soft stroke of the cheek, picking lint off her shirt, removing a loose hair from her arm sleeve. If you find he can't quite keep his hands off you, he is definitely flirting with you. Body language cues. One of the biggest indicators that he's into you is body language. When he's flirting, he'll lean into you while talking with you. Other body language indicators include angling his body toward you, making eye contact, and keeping his feet faced towards you. He may also tilt his head. He seems flustered. He's cute when he talks and rambles on some subjects, then turns red. Lucky you, beautiful girl, you can turn even the most confident guy into a flustered, bumbling mess when he's flirting with you. He fidgets when he's with you. He messes with the hole in his jeans or his jacket zipper when he's talking with you. Guys tend to forget what to do with their hands when talking to a girl they like and often fidget. It's a way to work off too much excitement or nervous energy. He tries to impress you. When a man flirts, he normally won't stay humble. Instead, he'll try to impress you. He'll talk himself up by mentioning his big promotion, his band, his sick apartment, or any of his talents. This may come across as bragging and maybe a little arrogant, but don't be put off, be flattered. It means he's trying to impress you because he's into you. He tries to make you laugh. Guys tend to joke when they're flirting with you to make you feel comfortable with them. It's also a great way to break the ice and feel more comfortable. When a guy is flirting with you, he'll bring out his best jokes, his funniest stories, his cleverest quips, punchiest anecdotes, anything to get you laughing. He gently teases you. He doesn't tease you in a rude or malicious way. It isn't meant to hurt your feelings or even make you cry. He teases you in a fun, light-hearted, playful, or joking way, such as mocking the way you speak or pronounce some words, teasing you about your favorite book, movie, or band, playfully disagreeing about how a food he doesn't care for is better than a food you like, pointing out little things like the freckles on your cheeks or the mole on your neck, and even giving you nicknames. He compliments you. This is an obvious one, especially if he compliments your appearance. He may say you're beautiful, gorgeous, lovely, sexy, etc. Guys don't give out compliments freely. They give them to those they find attractive. If a guy compliments you, he's flirting with you. Behavior changes when you're around. So how do they act when they are nervous? See if the shifts in behavior line up with nervous tics, and you'll be onto something. That lovelorn coworker may not openly flirt with you in a way that screams "I'm into you," but it may still be obvious if they act differently when you're around. Do they clam up, talk more, laugh more, touch more, tell more jokes? While some people might be obvious flirts, most simply display flirting through nervous behaviors. Eye contact. Eye contact is incredibly flirty, but it can be misconstrued if you think someone is disinterested. So don't allow yourself to be fooled. Someone that is interested in you will hold eye contact longer than normal, and will smile, but you might also catch an admirer's eye, just as they nervously look away. They're dishing out backhanded compliments. When someone's jokingly picking on you or dishing out backhanded compliments, it's almost always an awkward attempt at flirting. Backhanded compliments allow someone to test the waters and see if you respond in a favorable manner. Myra says, While not the most straightforward way to flirt, it's extremely common for people who don't want to make their intentions obvious. First, to like your photos. Social media makes it easy to give someone attention, without having to talk to them. And that's why it's a go-to for people who want to flirt but can't quite make it happen. If someone is constantly liking or commenting on your social media, they're probably interested in you, Myra says. With all the content flying around nowadays, if someone takes the time to check out everything you post, you know there is more to it than meets the eye. They fidget, especially in suggestive ways. If they are playing with their glass and even more so the stem of their glass, then that is a subtle sign of flirting/interest. It gives someone who is nervous something to do with their hands, and it is subconsciously a suggestive gesture. Body is pointed in your direction. If their knees are pointed in your direction under the table, then they are interested. Their body is giving you their attention even if their brain is having trouble engaging because of nervousness. They keep pointing out their weaknesses. When they point out a weakness and shine a light on your strength, it's a flirty way of bonding. They may also be hoping you'll step in to help them with a perceived flaw. Flirting is great, but note that flirting doesn't necessarily mean that he wants to be in a relationship with you. He might only find you attractive and enjoy your company. Don't read into it too much. Even if he is flirting and you say yes to all the signs on this list, if he isn't asking you out, then he isn't interested in taking things past the flirting stage.